Sit rolling around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
Hey guys, what is it? Topical Nate here with Strange Wang and Demi, and today we're reacting to the main trailer for The Batman.
But before we get to this, just like every other YouTuber who makes YouTube videos, we have social media that's located in the description box down below. Click on those. We also got a coffee Patreon. You want to help the channels, move the studio into a cave similar to Batman. We can do that if you donate enough. Who knows? But let's get into the trailer.
Are we going to have a giant T-Rex?
And a giant penny.
I'd rather have the penny than the T-Rex.
And an Alfred.
Fear is a tool. When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. I've been trying to reach you. Burn the God! This is about a game. Prisoners to match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left. I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Oh, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
I'm vengeance. It's black and blue and dead all over. You take cover. I got you! I got you!
I mean, come on, it's classic Batman. Well, I mean, I guess classic Batman in the sense that it is Batman. I guess I'm among the fans that was more hoping that he would bring us a Terry McGinnis Batman Beyond universe with Keaton coming back as, an aged Batman.
Something like that would be amazing.
But I guess this does give us a future for the Bat universe. And I mean, they have so much content and story that they could delve into. Gotham Knights, one of the next DC video games, is going to bring in the Court of Owls. Would love to see Court of Owls in a live action movie. But I mean, come on, that Catwoman suit as well. I swing both ways. I know I'm watching that for her. It's interesting to see Pattinson, doing the Bat. So hopefully he can bring it.
We said it. Was it 2 years ago the first trailer came out? 1 year?
That one little teaser we got
Yeah.
where he just kicked a couple people's ass.
Right before the pandemic started?
Yeah, a
right?
year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, I said it then. I'm saying it now. I get like an Arkham vibe kind of from it.
Mm-hmm.
With like the action especially. It just seems like a lot of characters. I guess that's the Penguin, correct? Colin Farrell's character.
I haven't looked at the cast to figure out who the characters casting wise is, because I wanted to actually go into and see what are they going to try to bring in, villains that we're not used to seeing or that have not had roles before. Because, I mean, the older Batman films are some of my favorite, the Tim Burton ones, where, like, Gotham is like this crazy place with this architecture that is just like, what the can I curse?
You can.
Yeah.
Oh, what the
Please do.
fuck?
It'll make us feel better.
You know,
Please
the
do.
holding the bridges up and like
Yeah.
that Gotham, when you look at it, you can tell that this is a place that's nitty gritty and where someone like the Bat can exist. And then, you know, all the characters that come in response to him, like the Joker, the Riddler, Catwoman, Killer Croc. It's just this world building that you are so invested into. And that's the Gotham that I love the most. Plus, you know, Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. Classic.
I kind of hope he comes back in the Flash movie.
There's
But
a pop
that's
vinyl.
that's
for
just
some
me.
everything.
But you got him, Catwoman, Paul Dano. He's the Riddler, and then the Joker. So Joker's obviously somewhere in this universe. That's a lot of characters. You gotta establish a relationship between him after it established this Batman and what he like stands for and everything. Him, Commissioner Gordon. There's just so much to set up in this movie and have so many villains. It's kind of like, hopefully you're balancing that good, like as a film wise. But the action again looks awesome, and he as Bruce Wayne, I don't know, I didn't really like it too much.
Well,
He looks too young to be Bruce Wayne. Now Terry McGinnis, perfect.
yeah, and I feel that. I mean, I think. Well, I mean, you said that you were hoping for it as well. I know me and him are still holding our breath for like a live action Batman Beyond because we both love that show. I mean, I'm not like, was it weird seeing that young of a live action Bruce Wayne? Sure, but I'm definitely not against it.
It's the hair too, though. It's just
Whatever. Like, I mean, just
He should be a little bit more angsty when he's younger, because I mean, the whole point of like he starts training or, you know, becoming that Batman persona as soon as his parents had died, and then he's all like thrust into it. Like if they were gonna go into a younger Batman, like they should have shown him or done a movie where he's actually traveling the world, going to these different people that have trained him and taught him combat, the people that influenced him and made him, you know, develop that non-lethal approach, even though some people will be like, just put him down, and then others are like, you can't be judge, jury, and executioner. But that would have been a greater storyline, like have him have that inner conflict and turmoil to be like, oh no, I went too far here, dial it back.
yeah. I think that's one of the things that I'm so interested to see, because every other live action Batman we've gotten has already been like a very established in his universe Batman. So I wonder if like there's going to be any like, is there going to be any touch on like things that he hasn't quite figured out yet, things that he's still learning?
Might, maybe.
I have no idea. I don't understand why they have to keep making me fall in love with so many live action Catwomen. It's like, Michelle Pfeiffer was good enough for me. Why you got to do this?
have you seen Zoe Kravitz?
Yeah. I think she's beautiful.
I'll take her as Catwoman from the trailer alone.
But
I mean,
I know in the early castings they did have Colin Farrell listed as the Penguin. I don't know if that, you know, so much has happened since then, since this movie got announced. I have no
will
idea.
they, won't they?
Your guess is as good as mine.
But I saw a really funny tweet that, like, after seeing, because he's mostly yelling, he yells a lot in this trailer, and I saw a really funny tweet that was like, this Batman may have killed his own parents, and that made me chuckle. But like, I like that because it's like all of the, again, pretty much all the other live action Batman we've got have been kind of like they at least start off calm, cool, and collected until like either the Joker or the Riddler or someone just kind of makes them lose their shit for, you know, a temporary amount of time, and then they get back together. So like, I'm kind of excited for it that just seems to be generally pissed at the world all the time, Batman, because like, can relate a little bit, feel that. So I'm still just as excited as I was before. You could have not even shown me a trailer and I was going to be in the theater for this. So, I mean, whatever.
For sure. Ever since the animated series came out, whatever, like Batman moving forward, I've always been invested in.
Mm-hmm.
This. I didn't even need any trailer. You just, Zoe Kravitz, Batwoman picture, I'm sold. But tell me what you think down in the comment section below. Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video. And subscribe.
start again. It's a redskin.